Welcome to the Globe Economy podcast. My name is Tuan, the founder of Globes Media, and this podcast is where I sit down with the founders, creators, and the women shaping the future of beauty and culture. We talk presence, identity, story, and the systems behind influence. If you're building a brand, a body of work, or a world of your own, then you're in the right place. Welcome to the Globe Economy. Welcome to the Globe Economy podcast. My name is Tuan, and today I'm sitting down here with Leah, who's right in the middle of comp prep, 12 days out.
Yes.
That's one thing that I would really want to capture in this conversation. That's a little bit different is, a lot of the other episodes talk about things in reflection and hindsight, but Leah's still right in the middle of it. So one thing I want to talk about is what does comp feel like at the moment, mentally, physically, emotionally? Because a lot of people see the discipline, the body changing, the physique and everything, but no one understands what it goes like on the inside, right?
Yes.
So, Leah,
100%.
good to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
12 days out, how does it prep feel in your body and in your life right now?
Oh, that's a good question. It's honestly such a mental game as well as a physical game.
Yeah.
Obviously, going to the gym, because you have not a lot of fuel in your body, trying to push the same amount of weights every week is extremely hard.
Yeah.
You end up dropping quite a bit from what you started at. And then that mentally is like, oh, am I getting weaker? Is my muscle mass going, etc.? So that plays a game. And then obviously watching your body change week after week. It's the body dysmorphia that gets you. And then what I find is the biggest thing is, am I doing enough? And talking to a lot of people, it's always been, am I doing enough?
Okay.
Am I pushing enough?
Yeah.
Am I getting enough weight off? Should I be doing more steps, cardio, etc.? When really you just got to keep adherent to what your coach has for you and just keep positive as much as you can.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will get to you. And that's where I find a lot of people pull out from the show, is they're always second guessing themselves instead of just pulling through.
Yeah.
But it's mentally just as hard as it is physically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing I think people like to see the polish on the outside. And that's easy to see, but on the inside, it's completely a mental game. How has that been showing up for you, like day to day at the moment?
You definitely have your good days and your bad days.
Yeah.
You wake up some days and you're exhausted, you're mentally burnt out. It definitely feels like you've been in this for years instead of just the period of time that you are. And you just miss the things like going on dates with your partner, your friends, missing out on birthdays, etc. You feel almost guilty that you're choosing this sort of pathway.
Yeah.
But I know at the end, it's all going to pay off. It's all going to be worth it. And the people that truly support you, they really do come out in this period, because if they can't see how much you're putting the work in and being so supportive of that, instead of just saying, oh, you're missing out on my birthday, you're missing out on this, then they're not 100% your biggest supporter or your supporter in general.
And you found sort of going through this journey that has been a really big moment of clarity with, I guess, friends and people in your life to see who understands. I guess kind of going back, you said support, right? Because going through this journey is a lot. So having the right support is important. What does that look like for you, say, in prep? Does it look like, thank you. Does it look like holding space? Does it look like encouragement, or what does that look like?
Honestly, everyone supports in their own different way.
Yeah.
I find, even just going out for a walk with someone or just checking in, hey, how's prep going? All of that, or just being understanding that I may not get back to your message straight away, but know that I've got so much going on and that I have to keep to protocol.
Yeah.
And just having that mutual ground of understanding.
Yeah.
That to me is being supportive. You don't have to be my biggest cheerleader saying go every day.
Yeah.
But just having that understanding is probably the best part and what I would call a supporter.
Yeah. And kind of bring back to you said, like, learning about yourself. Do you find you learning about yourself going through the process, like of how to set the boundaries, hold boundaries, and not abandoning yourself in the process, or yeah,
Yeah. I find a lot of people, including myself, struggle with trying to keep the boundaries
Mm.
and trying to set, okay, yes, I want to do this, but I need to make sure I get this done first.
yeah,
Some people don't understand that. I sometimes have days where I'm up at 12 p.m.
Mhm.
because I just can't make everything fit.
yeah.
Um, Sorry, bit of prep brain. I'm kind of lost right now.
Yeah, that's the raw moments, you know. That's what I like about it. I think one thing where I like is that you were very honest on your feed the other day about feeling the cost of burning out. And you mentioned having to put study on hold as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What did it cost you? I guess like of sort of like going down this path at the moment.
It got to the point where I was working a lot
Yeah,
and I was studying every second that I could outside of steps, cardio, posing, everything, that I didn't have any time for myself. I didn't have time to breathe and actually take in prep and just life in general. I just felt like I was on go mode for
Yeah.
weeks on end.
yep,
And it got to the point where I just bawled my eyes out. I bawled my eyes out for a whole day.
mm-hmm.
And I told my coach, I don't know if I can do this. And she honestly said one of the best things that I think a coach could say, and just take a step back, breathe, do something you like, whether it's painting, doing any sort of activity, get that moment of, okay, this isn't forever, and understand, okay, these are the things I need to do. What is something that I can put on hold for now so I don't burn out and I
Yeah.
ruin the rest of the process?
Yep.
And luckily, my course is one that I can move online. So I decided I'm going to move it online and I'm going to put that on hold for the last few weeks of prep, and then I'll get straight back to it.
Yeah.
I'm not one to go half-ass on things. I really like to give everything my all if I'm going to do something. So I knew that was important to me, but so was this. And unfortunately, I've just had to make that choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the clearest thing is actually one thing. I was talking to Emma a couple of weeks back about when we had her on.
Yeah.
We had her on the pod about it's about this moment, right? It's not going to be forever. So then you're constantly making these choices of what to put on hold. So then afterwards you integrate those things back, but you're designing that consciously, right? To like go all in on thing.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about the idea of balance. That balance is possible in life overall, but in order to be extraordinary and in order to actually compete and to win,
Yeah.
there's a period of where things are more quote unquote unbalanced and you're intentional about it.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think talking about the why, right? Because I think one thing you said the other day is not just about the medals or the stage. I guess what is it that was really what's really driving you underneath?
Honestly,
Yeah.
there's a lot of different things.
Yeah.
But for me, I was such a people pleaser and I always wanted to please everyone. I was always putting myself on the back burner and I was always putting my dreams last. I would do absolutely everything for everyone else. And I still have a lot of that characteristic, but I've learned a lot of people just don't deserve the full 100% of you. And unfortunately, this is one thing I saw and I said, okay, well, I've got a lot of anxiety.
Yep.
Going on stage on a bikini, like in a bikini, is really going to nail that. I need more discipline and discipline to myself to say no in those moments where I can't go out to a birthday party or something like that, because I have to, one, I can't drink, I can't eat, I can't any of that. And I really have to put myself first, and it's given me no choice to do that.
Yeah.
So it's taught me now that it is okay to say no. I don't have to say yes.
Yeah.
If I don't feel like it, then no. If I don't want to do it, then no.
Yeah.
I don't have to please you and hurt myself in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's been a process in itself, right? Where take me back through that. The first time you had to turn down a birthday or like the hangout, right? How did that feel in your body initially? Like when you first said that?
it was very much like, oh, I want to, but I can't. But I want to, but I can't. No, I shouldn't. It was very much like
Yeah.
touch and goes. And then I felt so horrible about it.
Yeah.
And then I woke up the day of that particular event
Mm.
and I go, you know what? I'm glad I did that because it's just shown that I'm growing and it's shown that I can do this and I can say no.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, it was a lot easier to say no.
Mm.
And I found, that clarity of who understands and who doesn't understand.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
which was also a good thing to see as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
very hard at first, I will say that, but definitely worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Do you think people misunderstand that aspect where the physique changes, but people underestimate who you become as a person in the process of that?
Yeah. 100%. You grow incredibly.
Yeah.
It's honestly the girls first going to those first group posing classes, all of us have changed completely.
Mm.
And we've all grown into such, what I would say, amazing people.
Mm.
You have a lot more standards, a lot more discipline, etc. And that's not going to just follow through in prep. It's going to follow through for life.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
Yeah. Let's say once all is over, what sounds the most compelling? What's the most attractive? Like a free meal, or I guess a sleep in, or just being left the fuck alone?
Honestly, all three sound amazing.
All three.
I'm honestly just so excited for food and just to go on a date with my man and just enjoy a bit of life.
Yeah.
And just study, do what I gotta do and find my next pathway. But I'm always gonna be competing now. Always. No matter how hard and thick it's been, always gonna be competing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you discover that instinct or trait only whilst going through prep, or you kind of always had it and you were kind of just, you were learning that again through prep?
I feel like I always had it.
Yeah.
I was always playing a ton of different sports growing up, but they never felt right, if that makes sense. They never felt fulfilling.
Okay.
Always loved them, but wasn't quite the right fit. With
In what way?
bodybuilding. So I'd play a singular sport.
Right.
I'd love it, played it. It was my whole world at that point. And then it got to the point where I was like, I'm kind of over this. It's not really, it's not really giving me everything I need.
Right.
And then I went through so many. I got diagnosed with endometriosis, and that really put a toll on my body, everything.
Yeah.
I wasn't eating right, wasn't doing anything right. Then decided, you know what, I'm going to try and go to the gym, see how that's like.
Yeah.
And as soon as I stepped into the gym, I ended up getting a job there. I met so many people there. Lots of people saying, try bodybuilding. You love your sport, try bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So I had a look at it. It was on the back burner for a long time because I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
And then, I just said, you know what, stuff it. Let's try it.
Yeah.
And now it's fulfilled everything. I couldn't imagine a life without it, to be honest.
Yeah. So interesting. It sounds like there's a lot of sports where you didn't like find meaning or I guess belonging or identity or a job and everything around it, but the gym and fitness and bodybuilding, you sort of found that,
Yeah.
and then that was just natural that you would give it a try, and then you are.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loved all
Awesome.
the fitness, all of that. It just wasn't it until bodybuilding for me.
Yeah. I love that. That. With once you've finished and you're after the stage, what's something you hope to take away from you into your next version of yourself?
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that is a good, you stumped me there.
Because feels more
I hope to bring with me the discipline, the strength that this prep has given me, and the courage. 'Cause there's a lot of times you get nervous about posing in front of people, doing a lot of different things, new exercises, etc.
Yeah.
But bringing that to the next show, I know I'll tenfold it. And I'll be like, okay, I did it last time. I can do this and harder this time.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I just want to bring all of that and give the next run a massive go.
Yeah.
rip everything I can out of myself.
It's one of those things, right, where like while you're in the middle of things, you feel just hard and excruciating, but then on the other side of it, you're like, wow, this is how far I can go. And how far can I keep going? Right?
Yes,
One of those
100%.
things. I love that. What's one thing people say about prep that you get annoyed about?
Oh, it's not that hard. Yeah. You're just sticking to a plan and you're just training every day. No.
Yeah.
A lot of those people don't understand. It's not just the prep, it's the build phase beforehand.
Yeah.
You got to build up a lot. You got to get uncomfortable with yourself. And the best thing my coach told me was you need to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Otherwise, you're never going to survive a prep. And that is 100% right.
Yeah.
You have to get a massive build, and you can do it lean like I did.
Yep.
But you just got to get uncomfortable. You got to cry over your food because it's too much. Then you got to cry over your food because it's too little.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of different aspects, but what they don't understand is you're not just training the 5 days. You're doing 45 minutes of cardio, 50 minutes of cardio every day almost. Then you have steps, which can be up to, some girls are 15, 16,000 steps aside from their cardio. And then, you throughout the whole day, you're constantly thinking about food and the food noise.
Yeah.
And you got to put that to bay. And then all these things you have to say no to and do posing classes, everything. You don't have spare minutes. You just don't.
Yeah.
So, I think the too easy is ridiculous.
Yeah. 100%. I think it's easy to see it, but like all the process that goes underneath it, right, is what it becomes like clear over time, which was amazing to have these types of convos and breaking it down. It's zooming back out to 12 days out, right? Before the big day. How do you feel at the moment? Quietly dangerous or kind of mellow or in the middle? Tired?
I've been told a lot. I'm very humble about myself and my physique. I feel good, but I feel like I can bring better, which is crazy. It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
I feel calm, collected.
Yep.
I'm honestly more keen for the carb ups than the actual show day right now.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, super excited.
Yeah.
A lot planned going up.
Yeah.
Obviously being a girl, hair, nails, lashes, the whole works.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just gonna fly by. But yeah, very excited. Very excited.
Yeah. Amazing. For if there was one, I guess, insight you'd give to yourself when you came into this before, like in the beginning, compared to now, what would you tell her?
Eat the damn food.
Eat the damn food.
Yeah. I came into this anorexic and then I did a big build phase. It was over 1.5 years. And if I could talk to that girl, it would be eat the damn food.
Yeah.
And if I talked to the girl just before prep, I'd say this is going to be hard. It's going to be very hard, but you've done it. You've already got it. You just got to show yourself you've got it and believe yourself that you've got it.
Yep.
And you'll get there.
Yeah. Love that. That. It's been an awesome conversation. For everyone who wants to follow along with your journey through prep and beyond, where can they find you?
Miffys.journey on Instagram or Leah Mifsud with 2 Ds.
Yeah.
Awesome. Either or.
Awesome. We'll drop that in the show notes. And this has been a great conversation, as I think a lot of people see on Instagram the polish and the feed, the body, right, and the wins, etc. But it's always good to capture what goes behind it, the process mentally, physically, emotionally, and the person you become on the other side of it. So it was great having you on.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing. This has been Tuan, and I'll see you in the next episode. Hey, thanks for tuning into the Global Economy podcast. If this conversation landed with you, then share it with someone in your world who's building their own glow. And if you want to explore these stories deeper, then you can find the full features and the spotlights at theglobeconomy.com underneath the spotlight, the magazines, and the podcast show notes. My name is Tuan, and this is the architecture of modern feminine power. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Boy, fucking. They're doing it by